My name is Coquice Cloud. My group consisted of Cami Hawk, Carisha Davis, and Cheryl Bodner. Our group collaborated to complete our community analysis on the drug usage in the African American community in Chicago, Illinois. My contribution was to provide information specifically about the population we were set out to study. Chicago is the third largest city in the United States, with expansive land and a portion of actually that rests on the tip of Lake Michigan. The Chicago port is said to handle more general cargo than any other port on the General Lakes, with an annual total tonnage of over 19 million tons, making Chicago the place one of the in the top 36 in the nation. These goods, products, and natural resources and finished goods are shipped from and through the port, travel throughout the world. Globalization and its accessibility has also led to an explosion of drug trafficking. According to the 2010 census, Chicago's city population is about 2.7 million people, and of that, 33% were African Americans, or a total of 891,000. In addition to the population explosion, city residents are living below the federal poverty level, and those numbers had increased from 20% in the year 2000 to 22% in the year 2010. Also, the city of Chicago has the highest black unemployment rate among the nation's 5 most populous cities, with 25% of its African American residents considered as jobless in 2014. Similarly, these statistics would not be different from any other larger metropolitan city in the United States. However, the combination of poverty, unemployment, and a city considered to be a major hub for the distribution of illegal drugs in the Midwest can make it a convenient reason for someone to forget about their societal problems. There has not really been a study that adequately tracked drug use among specific racial and ethnic groups, but we were able to identify information from the National Survey of Drug Use and Health, and there were a few other smaller research studies that had placed the rate of illegal drug use among African Americans from ages 12 and up in the Chicago area at about 12.4% compared to the national average of 10.2. Marijuana continues to be the most widely available and used illegal drug, with only ecstasy being the most common among African Americans. With the number of overdoses and related deaths in Chicago between 2008 and 2010, Chicago would be considered an open air market, meaning drugs are really readily available. Overall, based on the percentage of the population, it is not surprising the statistics that we were able to identify. What was surprising was that opiates was the only drug where whites were more likely to abuse than African Americans. Thank you, and I appreciate your time.